Welcome to Campus Explorer. For the front end, we use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And to start the server, let's run yarn start. So once the server is running, we can call localhost 4321 and we will see our campus. So currently we don't have any data sets here because we haven't added any data sets. So let's do that using Postman. The request was successful, and here, now that we have added our data set, we will perform a query to retrieve data from the backend. And once that is done, we will be able to see all the markers. So now that we refresh, we will be able to see a query right here. Where is it? Where's the query? Where are you? Right here. So this query returned the status code of 200, and this essentially calls the backend to get data, and once it gets the data, it will be able to use it for the markers. So I'm going to close that. So for this, we use the Google Map API, and using each building's latitude and longitude, we're able to add a marker for each building. So for each building, we can click on it like so, and we can select a certain room like that. And as you can see, we have a side panel right here, which is one of our user stories, to be able to easily manage the selected rooms. So once we have more than 2 rooms, we're going to be able to display the distance between them and the walking time between them. Distance between them is one of our other user stories that we wanted to add because rather than just displaying the walking time, it would be helpful for the user to understand how far they are from each other. If we add more than 2 rooms, we'll be able to see 3 different lines of information. We could add up to 5 like this. So once we add up to 5, we get all the possible pairs between them. And the cool thing about a program is that once we have 5 rooms, we cannot add another one because we can only work with 0 to 5 selected rooms. So as you can see, we have the side panel right here and also the distance. So the other unique aspect of our program, which is part of the user story, is we could try grouping them by furniture. So let's do that. So here we have fixed tables, movable chairs, and we see that we have one right here as well. But what if we want to just group them together so that we could see them all together? Then we'll be able to click on this furniture right here. And as you can see, it's grouped together like so. And this as well. Okay, what about, okay, so this is already grouped. So let me try something else. For the seats, this is another user story. We can have the seats in descending or ascending order. So like that, which is going to be ascending from top to bottom, and then descending like so. Okay, so for here, as you can see, it's already grouped together. So let's try removing them. Okay, so once we remove them, it correctly updates the distance and walking time as well. So here's a good example. We have these 2 types right here, and we want to group them together so that we could just see it in order. So once I click the type, we see them all grouped together. Yeah, so those are our 6 user stories along with the basic implementation of using the Google Map API and putting markers for each building.